We've all been raised on television to believe that one day we'd all be millionaires and movie gods and rock stars. But we won't. We're slowly learning that fact. And we're very, very pissed off.
Oh man, what a fucking perfect day. Coming back from one of our branch offices, had to do some network stuff. I got a lot of stuff done, feeling good. The GPS deviated me on a back road, so I'm just loving it, man. It's a great fucking day. It's not too hot. Oh man, this is awesome. I mean, I haven't had a day this good in a long time. It's just nice. This is such a nice ride out here. Man, the sky, it's like there's no traffic. Oh wow, this is just unbelievable. You know? Oh, I'm sorry. 2 cars so far. Wow, look at this. This is just great. Wow. I mean, come on, seriously? This is like one of the best days ever to be out here on a bike. Oh man. Of all the days I could have ridden, even the sky is like perfect. You just can't beat this stuff. And if you were to create your own day, this would be the day that I would create. It's just simply, absolutely perfect. So I'm gonna do a little analogy for today. You know, it's people with, you know, who have certain disorders and stuff like that, you know, like PTSD or whatever. You know, this is kind of what goes through your mind sometimes, you know, and this is a perfect time to do it. There's a storm ahead. Over here, beautiful, nice and clear. Oh wait, yeah, all nice and clear. Over here, yeah, that's all beautiful and nice and clear too. I could turn around or find an alternate route that's going to get me around this storm, but for some reason, you just feel drawn to it. Like you can't even, you can't resist. I mean, you can see it coming, and if you're lucky, you can realize there's a way out of it, but for some reason, you just keep going, right? You just keep driving on. You know, you drive right into it. You know, this could be stuff from like going into a store on a Friday afternoon. You know it's going to be crowded, but you got to get groceries. And like that little blinking light way off there in the distance, you know, it's just like your beacon. You know, it's just drawing you in like a moth to the flame. You know, I know I got to go in the store, and then I know it's going to be crowded, but you know, I like got to get food, so I just keep driving on. You know, I'm hoping that the storm isn't going to be that bad, you know, and I hope I'll be able to breathe and calm down and relax and get myself through it without looking over my shoulder and being too jumpy through the whole thing, you know, but it's just how it is, you know, and usually this is just the start. You know, after it starts, it tends to get a little bit worse. But, you know, if you're lucky, you know, you go through, the sun will come back out, there won't be that many people in the store, or you can find something to distract yourself to while you're in the store with. So, you know, I'm going to see how this goes. And this will be my first part of the analogy here. I don't know if I'll have any others or not. But I guess, yeah, the second part of this analogy that I guess I could really describe is, you know, how this storm is going. It's kind of like if you were to go into the grocery store and it is crowded, you know, and so it's okay, you know, I can do this, you know, I gotta get my supplies and I need to get my food, you know, and you start thinking about, oh, maybe I shouldn't have came in here, maybe we should have come tomorrow, you know, or maybe I should have, you know, maybe I should have went yesterday when it wasn't going to be that crowded, you know, or you start second guessing your own judgment, and, you know, you start questioning everything, and, you know, it's just not really getting any better, you know, and it's just like, okay, I can do this, deep breaths, you know, but I'm going to get through this, I'm going to do this, it's going to be okay, you know, I'm walking around, you know, one thing that one thing that, is a good analogy here too is like you can see in the video, if you were to rewind it, you'll notice that you start losing all the little details and things, like the trees. I can see the silhouettes of the trees, but I can't really make out all the details and the colors and everything like that. I'm more focused about what's right in front of me, and it's almost like you start getting a little bit of tunnel vision because, I'm focusing on my task at hand. My task at hand is just to get what I need out of the store and get the fuck out of here as quick as possible, and then, you're trying to walk through there, and then people are being dumbasses, like stopping in the middle of the aisle and turning their buggy sideways, and then you start feeling like you're trapped, because you can't get down the aisle, and you got people piling up behind you, and then you end up, grabbing a buggy and just pushing it out of the way, because now you're starting to lose your temper a little bit, because the people just don't understand you can't do that, and it's just. It's messed up, but this is shit that goes through your mind while you're standing there, because you can't trap me in an aisle like this. And I start getting paranoid. What's going on behind you? What's going on over here? What's going on over here? So, I'm just gonna take a couple deep breaths and get through those little pockets of fog here. I hope there's not a hazard out here, and let's just go with it. Now it seems like I really fucked up. Now I'm starting to lose my temper while I'm in the store, and things are getting a little out of control. I'm starting to get fidgety. People are looking at me. My wife's telling me to calm down because it's like stop overreacting. You're okay. You're in a safe area. Just stop being like that. And then you started noticing that people are looking at you funny, or you think they're looking at you funny. So now this is like almost out of control. And all I want to do is just get the fuck out of the store. I don't even care about the damn groceries. I'll fucking starve to death before I deal with this any longer. Now my tunnel vision is so bad that I can barely even make out silhouettes. I can see some shadows here and there, which fuck with you, make you think you're seeing things, and then all I'm focusing on is that damn dotted yellow line right in front of me. All I'm trying to do is just get the hell out of here. I'm focusing on paying for my shit and getting out of here as quick as possible. I really stepped into some shit, and that's what you're thinking. This is the stuff that's going through your mind. You're just trying to get the fuck out of the store, and get your groceries and stuff. And, at this point, you're almost in a full-blown panic. So, just breathe deep. And you just keep fucking pushing on because that's what you gotta do. Now this is the worst part of it. Storm is over. I'm starting to be able to, function as normal. I can see clearly, and you made it through. And this is the part that I look forward to. Just the smooth sailing afterwards. When it gets really bad during the storm, that's what you look forward to. You look for the good part that's going to come afterwards. The part that you're going to be able to sit there and breathe easy, and have your personal space and be in your safe zone, So I thought there was just something really quick, I was riding along and I thought about this as an analogy. I'm having to cut out a lot because there's a whole lot of cursing and stuff that even for my channel was a little too much. So, let's have a good one, man. Enjoy the rest of this day.